Hi guys, welcome into Food Talk TV on Wednesday mornings. My name is Michelle and I am with Red Wagon Bakery. That is our original name. My husband Paul is joining me today as well. You want to come say hi, honey?
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Good morning, RJ. Sidekick. Hello, Chad. Good morning, Gerard. Our original page is Red Wagon Bakery right there. My husband's going to say hello. He is my moderator today and code pilot and everything. He is my everyday co-worker, best friend, everything. Good morning, Bam Bam. Hello, guys. We're going to be making some raspberry scones today with a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of lemon. And then we're going to make some eggs and some sausage if we have enough time. So welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen for us and we're going to get started. My husband is going to take over the comment section. I'm going to try to read them as best as I can here. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. For today, we are going to be making raspberry scones. You're going to see me looking straight ahead here. Actually, I'll probably zoom in on the food here instead. Let me come over here this way. Okay, yeah, that's a better angle. Sorry about that, guys. This is how I usually do it. I was going to try something different today, but if it ain't broke, don't break it. Is that the right saying?
Fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Taylor. I think.
Good morning, Taylor. Hi, Devin. Welcome in, guys. We're making some raspberry scones. Taylor just informed me this recipe is already up over on FoodTokTV.com, so head over to there to get the recipe. And we're going to get going. I'm going to start with 3 cups of flour. Oh, man. I got this big old bag. I was going to bring it over here and show them the proper leveling technique here. Which is, oh, there's the Red Wagon in the background. We had an event yesterday, so you can actually see the Red Wagon there. Oh, how cool. That's how we got our name, Red Wagon Bakery. Hello, Taylor. Good morning. So we're going to go in with 3 cups of flour. And I should have been called the messy baker because, let's be real, I already got flour on the first cup. All over the counter. There's 1. We just do a little scoop and level. See, like that.
You want me to move that?
And I'm going to be putting this directly into the food processor.
Let me move that. Let me take the flour so you can see
I
what
need
you're
3
doing.
whole cups. I'm only on cup 1. But thank you. And here we go with number 2. Or maybe I wasn't understanding you. My husband is great because we feed off of each other. He is mildly autistic and I am severely ADHD. So there's 2. And again, we're putting this right on into the food mixer. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're following the page.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for being here.
We have a couple people that go live, I think, almost every day now. I don't think we're going to have one. Taylor, please confirm with me. Are we going to be having Andrea today? I wasn't sure if anyone is taking her spot. So we got our 3 cups in the food processor, so we will move this big old bag of flour. Tell me you're a baker without telling me you're a baker. We got 2 of those big bad boys in the pantry right now. And so to this we're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder, not soda.
Yeah, don't mix that up.
If you're usual to my morning show, you know that I like to mix up buttercream with, what was the other one? Buttermilk. And I also like to mix up baking soda with powder.
Sabrina in Texas, we are making raspberry scones.
Raspberry scones.
Today.
Now, I will say this. I don't remember if I did the snickerdoodle ones on live or not. But I had a snickerdoodle scone. And a lot of people, I don't do a lot of breads and stuff. So I'm used to cookies. They're used to sweet stuff. And I took snickerdoodle scones one day and I told them, these are a biscuit. These are not really a cookie. I mean, they do have the snickerdoodle flavor because of the cream of tartar, but they're not cookies. And they were like, yeah, that wasn't my favorite thing in the world. I'm like, yeah, that's because it's a biscuit. He's like, I felt like I was supposed to drink coffee. I said, you are supposed to drink coffee. They're like a cake, like a coffee cake thing, but not really a cake. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so there was the 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Now, if you use unsalted butter, you can also put in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I don't do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt because we use salted butter for everything. Yes, including buttercream and all icings, everything. We use salted and people love it. Okay, so I'm going to throw this on here. And
welcome, everybody. Thank you, Taylor.
That together. Oh, you got to plug it in, Michelle. It's going to be loud for a minute, guys. And yes, this is my mother and father-in-law's wedding gift on their wedding day. So this is like over 50 years old.
This food processor, yeah, 1973.
Yeah, yes, and she still works.
Yeah,
like a champ.
She does. It's fantastic, actually.
So
thank you, Kaz.
Hi, Kaz. Good morning, sir. I'm going to go get my butter. Now, we put the butter in the freezer about 15 minutes before we hit the live button because this needs to be extremely cold. This is very important for the laminating process so that you can make nice. Restart. Am I lagging? If I turn my Wi-Fi on, it's going to get worse. Let me try to move over here to this side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and restart the live, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to restart it per Kaz's instructions. So I'm making some raspberry scones. I'm going to go ahead. Should I still restart, Kaz? Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. I just want to make sure Kaz does still want me to restart the live before I restart it. Sorry, I can't see the comments very well, guys. I apologize. So when I have it down on here, I don't always see the comments, and I get to talking, and hubby forgets he's reading comments, I think.
It was a lag because I wasn't getting it.
Okay, are we still lagging, guys? Okay. I don't know. Am I lagging on your end, dear?
Not right now.
Not for me. Okay, restart. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Make sure you're following the page so you can come back. I'll be right back. Hi guys, sorry about that. I had to restart the live, but we are back. I'm so sorry about that. All right, if you are just joining in, let me make sure I have my Wi-Fi off. I think we were having a little bit of a lag there. So welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Sorry about that. We are back. And if you are just joining today, we are making raspberry scones. In our food processor here, we have 3 cups of flour. We also have 1 tablespoon of, oh, I forgot to add the sugar. 1 tablespoon of baking powder and if you add salt, it'll be 1 teaspoon or 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Sorry, I have my recipe up on the counter right there in front of me so that I can remember everything. And we're going to try to go again. Let me try to come back over here. We just flip-flop the internet, so we'll see if this works better. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you're following the page. Thank you guys for being here. My husband's just rejoined, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off here. Let me kind of a little bit more. Can you please unfilter her?
I don't have it yet.
Under the comments?
Yeah, that's how much I'm...
I don't know how to do that. Go and make sure you're reading the comments for me, dear, please.
Okay.
Okay, welcome in, guys. So far in here we have 3 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I did forget the sugar, so I'm glad that I stopped when I did because, again, there is always something that happens when we go live baking, and that's okay because this is real baking. This really happens every day in my real life. So there's 1.
Welcome, everybody.
2.
Thank you for being here.
3, 4, 5, oops, and 6.
We usually have the worst time around here with counting and remembering how many things we put in things.
Yep. Especially when you
Wild.
double batches for like buttercream, because then you have like 12 cups and you're like, okay, and we have to say them out loud to each other.
You gotta tally
this is
them
going
down.
to be loud, guys, so bear with me here for just 1 second, please. Again, we're using our 1973 food processor here. Oh, that might have been why. That might have been why. Okay. So it is a little loud. Bear with me here. I'm so sorry. That is the downfall of it being from back in the day, but that's okay. Okay, so that's good for now.
Thank you, everyone, for the likes.
Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the likes, comments, shares, follows. Double tap that screen for us. Let us know where you're located.
Yeah, where's everybody from?
We are in Central Illinois. Yeah. Where are you guys from? We actually just started recently. Now, again, this butter, it has been frozen. We put it in about 15 minutes before we started the live. So this is frozen butter. And you need it to be as cold as you can possibly get it for this.
We got Michigan, Edwards from Michigan.
Welcome.
Sabrina, Texas. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Every day, whatever my dream in life is, it changes. And so some days I want to be a cattle farmer in Texas. So we might be neighbors someday. Because every day my dreams change, literally.
Until you start talking about the temperature in the summertime.
That's true.
You got a North Texas. Oh, Jeanette, North Texas. Yep.
North Texas. I think Kaz is in Texas too, and so is Melissa and Mark. So many people in Texas. I'm in Illinois. Nobody's in Illinois.
Tennessee.
I love Tennessee too. I got to meet Taylor, guys.
Yeah,
the mustard queen. I got to meet her when we went to Nashville, and she is just as amazing and smart, brilliant, beautiful in real life as she is on camera. So
they have 2 Floridas.
Florida. That's another dream, is to have a tiki hut on the beach someday. And sell little chocolate covered fruit right there on the beach. Ow, that's kind of sharp. Let me move that down. Very hard butter. Let me make sure you guys can see me cutting it.
East Texas.
East Texas.
Hey, how's the weather?
Oh yeah, how is everybody doing down there? Kaz, did the hurricanes affect you at all? Do you know if I know that Melissa and Mark are okay. I saw them posting earlier, so I know that they're okay, but we were definitely sending good vibes, healing, praying, all that good stuff over there, because, man, we were watching, what were we watching last night on TV? The storm things. And some of the tornadoes and stuff. Monique. Good morning, Monique. All right, so to this we just added 12 tablespoons. It seems excessive, but we are laminating this, which means we are folding it over, and we're going to be creating some beautiful, beautiful little flaky, biscuity bunches of goodness.
And we are making raspberry scones today, by the way.
Make sure that you preheat your oven before you start to 375. That's always step numero uno. Again, cover your ears for just a second because it's going to get loud again. I'm so sorry. And we're going to do this until it's the size of like tiny little rocks or chocolate chips. I think I used in the description. Too big, small. Just a tiny bit too big. I'll do them just a little bit smaller. Will you grab me a towel, dear?
Both.
Angle so we get both. I don't know how to angle my camera here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the comments here as fast as I can, too. Is this a better angle, or do you need me in it? I'm 6 foot tall, so it's hard to get myself and the food. Look, I'm tall. My counters are down here. I need tall people. Counters that come to like right here. Okay, both Michelle and food. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm so tall. Okay. So, you want it to look about like this, to where they are tiny little chunks. There's no big chunks. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but there's not really any big chunks. And if there are, I'm just going to kind of break them apart there with my fingers. But yeah. And these are just for us. My hands are clean. Okay, so that's what you want it to look like there.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome in. Make sure you guys are following the page. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, hi, here I am. Sorry. It's just, again, I'm real tall. I'm real tall. Okay, so to this, I am now going to grab my heavy whipping cream from the refrigerator because you want this to stay as cold as you can until the very last minute. And to this, we're going to add in 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Will you hand me the large glass measuring cup, please?
Liz wanted to know how much butter again?
12 tablespoons. And yes, again, I know it sounds like a lot. Taylor was like, are you sure it's 12? Yes. These are going to be biscuity, beautiful, just so pretty.
Yeah, the texture really does turn out.
So we want 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, very, very cold. I would give anything for custom cabinets one day. Because again, 6 foot tall.
But, you know, Grandma's kitchen.
Grandma's kitchen.
Literally.
Yes, it is. It is Grandma's kitchen. Will you grab me the teaspoon? Because I'm sorry. 1/4 teaspoon. I gotta grab my stuff here, guys. I'm so sorry. I need my vanilla. I don't think that one's open. And my lemon. There's my lemon. Okay. So right here, we are gonna add into that 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, or more. We're gonna pour that back in there because we don't want it to be too vanilla-y. And 1/4 teaspoon of lemon extract. Now I don't mind if a little bit of extra of this goes in because lemon and raspberry go very well together.
Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you being here.
And if you're just joining, we're making some raspberry scones. We're just gonna give that a little bit of swirl there. And then we're gonna pour it right on into our mixture here. I'm gonna make sure I get it all in there. Okay. And now we're gonna do the loud part again. I'm sorry, it is loud. Maybe I can find a little deal on the shop on one of these bad boys. Now you do not want this to mix very much at all. You want it to get in there, it just sticks together. And I'll show you guys in one. Okay, let me check it. Nope, it can go a little bit longer. Okay. Now, in all fairness, this is my first time making these. And we've made the snickerdoodle ones and some other ones before, so this might have been too much for my little food processor. But we're going to just scrape it and try it again. Maybe it's time. Ooh, it smells good though with that lemon in there. It definitely smells very good.
Thank you for the likes. Welcome to everyone joining.
And if this doesn't work, I'll just throw it in my mixer with the dough hook until it forms a little bit. But you don't want to overmix it. Okay. So this actually will work. So let me show you guys. This is what it looks like, and it's not all fully combined, but if you press it together, it sticks together. So that's what you want, because if you work it too much, see, it's like it'll stick together. If you work it too much, it's going to make the butter too warm, and you're not going to flour, dear. I just need a cup full. He's going to give me a cup full of flour because you want to make sure that whatever you're doing this on, it's going to stain because we're going to be using raspberries. Yeah, I know. It's very old. I have to buy a new one too. This one, I don't know though. It works. It's loud, but it works, man. So you're just gonna flour lightly. I'm gonna use my cutting board because we know how to get this clean from any type of stain, so it's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. But anyway, you don't want to do this on your countertop if it stains. If you have a stainless countertop, you're fine. Go ahead. But if not, don't. I'm gonna grab a drink. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. So we're gonna take our dough and we're just gonna plop it right on in there. Let me get that out. Because this is still gonna form together by hand. Okay, let me see any comments. No more comments. If you guys could double tap the screen for us,
Thank you,
share out the
Taylor.
live to your friends, all that fun stuff. Have you guys had scones? Do you like scones? What's your favorite flavor of scones? While I work this dough here together.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know, it doesn't seem like a lot of people around right here locally are really accustomed to them.
Yeah, they weren't sure at the farmer's market what they were, but I see a lot of bakers selling them. But maybe it's because they do more like bread related stuff.
Yeah.
And we do more, you know, sweet stuff. Okay, so you're going to take the dough. As you see, it is, oh, you guys can't see that very well, can you? Okay, let's try that. Is that better? Oh, good. You don't know what a scone is? It's just a little bit sweeter of a biscuit, and it's usually flavored with something. They do have regular ones. It's just a little bit sweeter of a biscuit. Okay, so now that we have it all worked together, I'm going to put it into a rectangle with my hands. You don't want to roll this out because that's what's going to form the sides and the buttery flakes. And now we're going to grab the raspberries out of the freezer. It is recommended to do just frozen raspberries, sorry, not fresh raspberries, because the fresh raspberries will make it an absolutely awful color because they're going to blend right in.
Yeah, they bleed quite a bit.
So we froze our raspberries for just about an hour before. I have 6 tablespoons of granulated sugar in this. It has 3 cups of flour. I'm going to put some more flour down here. And the recipe is over on FoodTokTV as well on the website. So it's 3 cups of flour, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 12 tablespoons of butter, and 3/4 cup of cold heavy cream. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our... Hi. I'm on live. My son just got home from football practice. So we're going to take our berries and we're just going to kind of put them in there as wherever we can. Now the frozen berries are also smaller. They're not quite as big, so...
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Yeah, I love ice
cream
cream
cones. We appreciate it.
So you're just going to place these all around.
How fun is that?
So fun. I find it's easier for me if I put a hole to put them, especially when they're this large. And you could probably do this with blueberries too, I would assume.
Yep.
I haven't tried it, but... And now what you want to do is take a large knife.
Thank you, Jeanette.
And you don't want to saw through this. You want to press straight up and down. So down, straight up. And you're going to put one right on top of the other. Where'd the paper towels go? Did you just take my paper towels? Look at that. 15 years old comes in and just takes it. Just takes my stuff. Still love you though. And then so that I don't stain my hands, I'm going to take this paper towel and we're just going to press it back down into one large rectangle again.
Ricky said, I think I would love it.
It's going to be very tasty.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so now that we have that done again, And that's more like a square, so let's kind of move it on down there.
Thank you for the likes.
Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to find the holes where I want the raspberries to be. Put some on the ends here, right here, in the middle.
We may need to...
You need to move it back some?
Well, it looks like...
Can they see it?
Yeah, it's just in the comments.
Oh. That's why. Okay, that's what she meant by angle it. Oh, I got you, Taylor.
Yeah, scones are yummy for breakfast.
I don't know how to get it up there, though. I don't have one of them fancy tripods that goes up and over and does all that fun stuff. I can't get it out of there. I'm sorry. I don't know how.
Thank you for the love.
Yeah, I have that too. One that actually goes like that. Okay, so now we're going to do this again. We're going to press back down. Did I already press down? No.
Not on this one.
Not on this one.
Cuckoo-ca-choo. We are making raspberry scones.
Raspberry scones. I think it's time to retire that one. Then we're going to do it again. Now you guys can't see it all. This is... Oh, I wish it would turn. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. It does turn. I think. Nope, it doesn't. I'm lying. I'm trying, guys. I promise I'm trying. I'm sorry. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. So now we're going to take this.
She said you have a human tripod. Yeah, I would if I didn't have...
He's got very shaky hands, so he can't really, you know, he's got shaky hand syndrome. And we're going to do this a total, it's called laminating. We're going to laminate this 5 or 6 times. Probably just 5. I think I'm on 3. Just keep poking holes, keep stuffing raspberries wherever you want.
Can you just slide the whole thing that way?
Oh.
I know, I had the paper.
That better?
Right.
Sorry, guys. Again, I'm 6 foot tall, so it's
go.
really hard to get the right angle here to where I can still halfway see.
That's a little better.
That's a little better.
Thank you for joining and the likes.
Yes, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Okay, I don't want this to be too much raspberry. Because I do like raspberry, but I don't know. I don't know about that much.
Taylor said that's fair. I can't even, I'm telling you, Taylor, I try to take pictures and it's so hard for me to photograph much anymore. And I don't know, I haven't tried to figure out why yet, but yeah.
Well, in all fairness, he is a recovering alcoholic. So he is in recovery. He's actually, what day is today? Wednesday, so it's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow he will be 1,000 days sober, which is huge, but it does cause him to shake.
Yeah, I still have a lot of scones.
He's pretty open about his story, so
yeah, it's all good.
we talk about it here often. All right, I think I have one more.
We appreciate the taps and everything.
Wait, I think I was doing this incorrectly. I was supposed to be turning it the same way the whole time, and I don't know which way I turned it. You know what? We'll just do this.
I love it.
We'll just hope it works out.
Hey, thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's it's a journey.
It is a journey.
It's you just determine and go. And every day.
I had a conversation with somebody yesterday.
Thank you, Donna.
We have kind of become. I don't want to say sponsors because we're not sponsors, but we are people that people are turning to in their time of need because we are open with our journey. So we have a lot of people who will randomly message us or, ask us to pray for them or whatever it may be. And I love that. I love that they do that. And, we're both recovering addicts. Mine was more prescription medication and narcotics than alcohol, but everyone has their story.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it is, Ricky. It is hard.
Yep.
But,
So now that we have this nice, big, gooey raspberry...
rectangle.
Beautiful scone-shaped...
Welcome, everyone.
Now, normally, but this is just for us, so I don't care what it looks like, we would shape it into a circle, and then we would... Actually, this is probably a little bit too thick. We would shape it into a circle and then cut it into 8 triangles. But this is messy. So I'm just going to cut it into 6, 9, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. We'll see how many pieces. Okay. Whew. So we're just going to cut this right there. Again, you don't want to saw into it. You just want to go straight up and down. So we're going to cut 6 pieces.
Welcome, everybody.
That's fair.
We're getting ready to put raspberry scones in the oven.
We are. Okay. Now, come on, don't stick. Will you hand me a scooper duper, the metal one? The spatula.
One of these?
We make up names for things here. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Or the little one. That's...
Like my spatula is my spatchy. Because I'm a child, apparently. Yeah, I should have put some more. So you're going to see, look at those layers. Can you guys see, or is the light too bright? Let's turn it this way.
Jeanette said messy means yummy.
Look at those layers. Good morning, Lisa.
Love
So
chi.
we're just going to, love chi?
Love.
Love chi? Hi, welcome.
Said yum.
Thank you. I'm going to cut that little sliver off there because she looks messy.
Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. This is the other side.
Jeanette said beautiful, and Taylor said beautiful.
Thank you. They're going to make a nice, beautiful marble effect when they rise. I hope. Again, first timer here, but again, let's look.
It's
Oh, you guys, I'm terrible with the camera angles. Look at the layers in there. I wish you could see better, but it's so bright. There we go. Can you see those layers in there? Oh, she's a beaut. She's a beaut. Okay, so then we're just going to layer them all on here. And you do want them to be semi-close so that those layers have the right whatever it is.
Something scientific.
So yeah, something scientific. I'm not that scientific.
Sabrina
Taylor
said,
would probably know though. Taylor probably knows. Again, just because.
Hang on.
Look, let me try to blind the light there. You can't blind the light.
Sorry about that, Maria. I got you unfiltered. She said yum with a bunch of M's, and so.
Yeah, the app doesn't like that word. I don't know why, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these in the oven. 375. We're gonna bake them for 15 to 17 minutes. This is what they will look like on the pan. Just a little bit of space in between.
Taylor said I was distracted by layers. What was that?
Oh wait, I almost forgot. We're gonna put a little bit of sugar on top of these too, because you need a little bit. Sometimes if you want a crunchier, can you guys see okay? Yeah.
Yeah, you can see.
If you want a crunchier top, you can put heavy whipping cream on it. But I want these to be nice and soft.
Welcome, everyone. Raspberry scones for breakfast.
And then we're going to make some eggs and some sausage while these bake.
Taylor said, yay, I love crunchy sugar.
Me
I do too. That's one of the things that I like putting on my banana bread, or our banana bread.
It's his, it's not ours.
It's ours.
That's his banana bread.
It just
lets me borrow the recipe sometimes.
The bread is so soft and, you know, it's so good.
15 to 17 minutes.
There you go. It just adds that little extra texture, sweet texture. Ricky said, can I move in?
Man, if you move in.
Well, let me tell you about the amount of dishes we do around here, Ricky.
Yeah, you'll be on dish duty,
You'd
Ricky.
be like, no.
You'll be on dish duty. We're just going to toss those in the garbage. I'm just going to move this over to the table so we have room to do our eggs and etc.
Jeanette said Ricky Beer's right.
Yeah, what just popped up there? Did you see something that popped up?
No, I was just watching. I'm a little bit behind where you are.
Oh, okay. If anyone's given any gifts, thank you guys for the gifts. I am terrible when I can't multitask well. I just threw those in the garbage. Oh, Kai would have ate those. I'm really mad at myself right now for doing that. So we're just going to clean this up real quick. While we're cleaning up, I want to know, what is you guys' favorite cookie? Like, of all time, what is your very favorite cookie? Because yesterday we heard all kinds. We heard peanut butter, we heard chocolate chips, snickerdoodle. Ooh, let's talk about that while I'm cleaning up too. So we set up yesterday at a place called Growmark in Bloomington, Illinois.
Like agricultural, financial, insurance kind of.
And you guys, they sold us out in 37 minutes of everything but 16 cookies in 37 minutes. I was literally floored. I was like, what is going on? It was beautiful. It was amazing. And we will be back there every Tuesday. So next week we are going to be doubling up on what we take. Let me grab my sanitizer real quick. And then when I got home, the absolute coolest thing in the world happened. To me anyway. If you live where I live and you have a past like I have had.
Go ahead. I was looking at all the cookies people like.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, he's supposed to be reading these for me.
I was... Jeanette, oatmeal raisin.
Yes.
Taylor's, the red velvet ones. Ricky
Ooh,
likes anything
yeah.
with pecans in it.
Oatmeal. Oh, Yes, I want to come to Texas. I want to come to Texas. Eventually, in 3 years, our true plan, while I get the eggs. Hold on one second. You can read the comments. I can get the eggs.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you for joining. Michelle's getting eggs. But I'm sure she has a fantastic story when she gets back. There she is.
And then I need a bowl. Hold, please. Oh, he's going to grab my bowl. We have to hide our baking bowls in the back in our baking room because if we don't, my kids will take all of the dishes and hide them in their rooms. And then I go to make something and I'm like, where's my bowls?
Or you get it back and it's stained orange.
Yeah, that happens. That's a true story.
Thank you for the likes.
We're going to be moving over to the stove here. Also my grandmother's stove.
Yeah, we were really fortunate. We've done a little bit of work on the house, but this is Michelle's grandparents' house. And so we've been like doing renovations a little at a time. But, you know, we do what we can.
Yep.
And it's great. It's nice to work here knowing that we're in the same kitchen that she was in, you know.
And it wasn't just my grandmother's. It was also my great-grandmother's as well. So this is like a generational home. But in 3 years' time, I'm ready to go.
So that's a good segue into your part of the story.
Yeah. We're going to get a whole bunch of eggs in here. I'm just going to do scrambled eggs today. And you can do them however you like them.
Thank you, Jeanette. I think are those Food Network pans?
Yes, they are. I love them. Oh my gosh. They are the best things ever. If you guys were here for our very first live, go ahead and tell them what happened, babe, because I'm getting the butter.
On the very first live that Michelle did, she had chicken. Sorry. She had chicken in a skillet and absolutely burnt the bottom of the pan like mad. The chicken was stuck to it.
The chicken was still good. The chicken came out fantastic. The pan, however, no.
Yeah.
No.
It was an amazing situation.
So we saw the live and saw what happened and gifted us with Food Network. I think that was cracked. We're going to toss that one. The problem with getting large eggs in bulk.
Like we buy them in the big boxes and then
we buy them like hundreds at a time.
Yeah.
But a lot of them do come broken.
Jeanette said, I remember. It wasn't that bad.
Oh.
We didn't even wash that one. That one
went straight to the... It was so bad. It was so bad. It may not have looked bad on camera, but y'all, it was bad.
Taylor said this is when I would gaslight my audience and say that's how I meant it.
I love that.
Taylor, I got you.
I love that.
Taylor said, but you got pans out of it.
Yes.
You know what? We did.
And that's how faith works, man. You just roll with the punches. You just do what you do. And as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, little blessings like that will come along the way. I'm very, very high in my faith. And it's amazing. Oh, I never told you what I was going to be doing that I got asked to do.
Oh.
So in this, we have like, I think 7 or 8 eggs. I just poured in a little bit of heavy whipping cream. A little bit of salt. Where's my pepper?
What you making?
Scrambled eggs. Why?
No, I was just, you're fine.
Do you not want scrambled eggs?
No.
Last I knew, you liked scrambled eggs.
Well, I don't know.
And I'm not confident enough to try my over easy eggs.
Oh, man.
Okay, and I'm just going to pour a little bit of that in there. Ooh, yeah, listen to that.
I want it to go down there.
This is the sausage one, though, so it really doesn't need it,
No,
but we're just going to throw it in there anyway.
Hey,
where's the sausage at, baby?
Talk about buttered sausage.
Buttered sausage. There is a lot of butter in here, but it is very good.
Please come off.
Obviously, our cholesterol is not the best over here, but that's okay. Sorry, I had to grab my whisk. I'm gonna try to read the comments here for a minute so that he can throw that sausage on for me. Hello, Jesse, welcome in. If you guys are Food Talk TV creators, please drop your times and what days you go live. Jesse's always cooking up something phenomenal, usually involving meat. He grills a lot. He uses his Blackstone. He's phenomenal. You should definitely check him out. I think he's on Fridays, but I don't remember the time. Taylor's on Thursday at 7, I believe. And she's always super educational. Sometimes I listen to Taylor and I'm like, I just like to cook. You're so smart. How did you learn all that? Oh, that one little egg still hasn't crushed yet. Okay, are you all crushed up yet, little eggies? Who else talks to the Fridays? You're stealing the show. That's right, it's their anniversary, I believe. Happy anniversary to Jesse and Sasha.
Buttered sausage.
Buttered sausage. Okay. And now we're just gonna pour those in there. I still have 6 minutes. I'll bring you guys over closer now. I still have 6 minutes on the stove, so I'm really not...
Hey, good morning, Crown Royal.
We're not too concerned with getting these done too fast.
Yeah.
Because those will have to have a few minutes here before we are able... See, look at that. That's one little egg still. Didn't want to scramble. And now that it's in here, I'm going to add a little bit more salt and pepper. I don't like a lot of spice, and I know people are like, oh, you gotta have spices. Not for eggs, you don't. Some things just are okay, like this. Just salt and pepper. But my husband likes spicy stuff, so he'll spice his up, of course, but I can't have that. What am I looking for? Cheese. I'm looking for cheese.
Thank you for joining. Michelle was on a cheese.
Hi guys, sorry I was on a cheese. There's Sasha. Happy early anniversary. Happy early anniversary. And for these, I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do eggs. Scrambled eggs. I mean, maybe you can warm on the bottom to a solid consistency and then stir them up. I don't know. I'm just
I think everybody has their scrambled egg methods.
Yeah, I don't think there's any right or wrong way to scramble an egg. I think it's however you choose to do.
Welcome everybody.
We're about to take our first look at the scones. We are definitely more bakers than foodies. We love all things. We make cookie cakes. Oh, I never did tell you guys. Let me stop. Let me stop and go back to the original story. See, this is how ADHD works, and I apologize. I wish that there was some more I could do to stay on task, but this is my life, literally. And so we got asked to judge the 4-H show for the cooking event. And I was like, me? Little me? You think I'm good enough to judge these little kids' food? Oh, my heart burst, y'all. It was so big. And then my husband got asked to do the art.
Yeah, so Michelle's going to be judging Food 301.
How fun is that, guys?
It's cool because I was in 4-H as a kid and I did a lot of these things. But yeah, thanks Taylor. I know she's super excited about it and it was really cool that she got asked.
See, my husband was a 4-H kid, so he gets the excitement of it.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's fantastic. I'm so glad for her.
So I was like, call your dad because my mom won't understand why I'm excited. She'll be like, why is that a thing? Because Mom, it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. So she's judging Food 301. Not sure exactly what all, obviously yet, but and then I'm going to be judging 2 different clay.
No, it's the whole art one. I
think I have 2 different art.
Yeah, the 2 different arts.
Some clay and a drawing.
Not drawing, it's chalk, primer, and something else.
It's in the art category.
It's in the art field.
But thank you, Crown Royal. I know, she's really stoked. She was so excited.
I was so excited. I was like, that means they think that I'm somebody
She's
special.
like, you're not going to believe this.
I've never been asked to judge anything before. It's so fun, because when you show yourself, let me be very clear. I'm from a very small town. Let me turn this a little bit. Y'all know what sausage and eggs look like. I'm from a very small town of 7,000 people, okay? I have a bad past. I was a known addict. I've done a lot of things in my past that people don't always agree with. And when you're from a small town, everybody knows your business. They know you. They know everything about you. And it's very hard to break. Thank you, Jesse. It's very hard to break that habit, okay? It's very hard to get people to see you in a different light. But when I had my awakening and I started showing people an entirely new me, I mean from the ground up, entirely new. My old version is no longer anything of who I am now. And when I started showing people that publicly, they were just like, wow, wow. And when you're one of those people who has to prove yourself over and over and over and over, that's a hard thing to break. And so for me, it's yourself over and over and over and over. That's a hard thing to break. And so for me, it's been very hard to prove myself to everybody all the time. And it's amazing when people finally start to be like, okay, maybe she has changed. Yes, because you know why? Your past does not define you. Yesterday doesn't matter. Tomorrow's not here. Live in the moment, right here, right now. You're watching me. You can't control what's going on in the outside world. You can't control what's going on at the grocery store or the coffee shop or the neighbor's house down the street or anything outside of right now in this moment. Truly and honestly. So why worry about it?
Absolutely.
If you can't control it, why worry about it? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen in an hour from now. But I know what's happening right here in this moment. Right now, I'm sitting here cooking with you lovely people right here. FoodTokTV. Something that if you had asked me, I don't know, at the beginning of my journey, if I would ever do, I would be like, you're crazy. I would never. I can't get on TV, on a camera. I can't show people my real self. And by real self, I mean my real self. Because my whole life, from a small town, oh, you're not good enough. You're too big. You're too this. You're too that. And you start to believe that. And now I'm just like, hi, my name is Michelle. I'm 6 foot tall, 285 pounds. Kind of like a real life giant. Thank you, Kaz. And it took TikTok for that, man. It took me finding my people. Kaz was one of the very first people I ever met on this app. And he's changed my life. So we're going to pull the scones out now. Ooh. They are going to need a little bit longer, but this is the first pull.
Yep.
That's the first pull. Oh, they smell so good.
Right,
Yeah, we're gonna put them in for a couple more minutes because they're still pretty doughy on top. So we're gonna, sausage is just about done here. And this is just, I don't know what kind of sausage this is. It's just whatever he found at the grocery store this morning. We usually use a specific brand. Well, I don't know if I can say that, but we usually use a specific kind, but it's frozen from the grocery store that we get it from. And the other one that has it not frozen. Oh, I don't want to burn these. Oh, I started to burn the eggs.
I turned it down once for you.
Yeah, thanks. It's okay. A little well done egg is fine. It's fine.
Sorry, Maria said, can you please mail me a scone? I'm sorry that you're getting filtered. I don't know what's happening with that.
Okay, these eggs are now done. Okay.
Thank you, Melissa.
Maybe a little bit too done. I just sprinkled a little bit of cheese over the top there. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're not the star of the show. That's the scones. These are just the sides. It's fine. The scones are my forte, not the eggs. I just wanted to add a little extra to it today, I suppose. Now, some people are going to think I burn the tops of these, but I truly do. You can ask my husband. I like. Now, some people are going to think I burn the tops of these, but I truly do. You can ask my husband. I like them dark.
Well, and it
gives them that crispier.
You did have a little butter in there, so.
Oh yeah, that's butter. That's butter, Chris. That's even better. Everything's better with butter.
Yeah, so Sabrina just LOL'd. I'm sure most of the time, most people do think LOL while they're hanging out with us, but that's boy. Okay.
I'm just gonna cut this one straight in half. Nope, they're not done yet. They need a few more minutes. A few more minutes, a little bit more heat. Maybe not more heat, but why do they bubble? Do you guys see that? Oh, let me pull this over.
There's a ton of butter in there.
Did I bubble them with the butter?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 3-Ring Show.
It is always a 3-ring. That's why I say on my videos, like, come for the bloopers, because there's going to be plenty. I think those look better. Let me get a toothpick.
I can't see.
We're going to check them. Let's see. Ooh, you see that clean little toothpick? Oh. Now we're going to let them cool for just a few minutes before I try it. Let me make sure. Let me feel the tops. Yeah, I think they're good.
Okay.
Maybe. Leave them alone, Michelle. I'm going to leave them alone. They've been on for the full amount of time. I'm going to leave them alone. Sorry, my husband's like, it's getting hot, babe. I got to go. Yeah, we're just two regular everyday people out here trying to do regular everyday things and survive in life. We don't do fancy stuff really. I'm a pretty good artist. I like to do decorated stuff. My husband likes to bake, so.
Melissa said gorgeous.
Here we are. Is that my Melissa?
It is your Melissa.
Hi, my Melissa.
Sorry, I've been a little scattered because I'm running everywhere right now.
Yeah, I'm sending him on errands and not checking comments, so I apologize. That is definitely on my to-do list. Is to do a better job on the comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the likes. We appreciate you tapping the screen, being here while we.
I don't know how you food people who actually like do this for a living every day. I don't know how you guys do this, because let me tell you, I feel like there's too much going on at once. My multitasking can only handle like one flavor of cookie at a time. I couldn't do like eggs and sausage and scones and biscuits and this and that
Taylor
and that
wants
and this.
The angle where you were talking to them.
Oh.
I don't know what that.
Oh, here we go. So, oh, hey, caught it. Yes, it did. Caught it. Yes, it did. They want to see where I can talk. Okay. Okay, is that better, guys? Sorry. I forget that people like to hear the story too and not just the food.
Apparently we just need a drone.
I just need to fly a drone around my head. But yeah, that's us. A little bit of autism, a little bit of ADHD, a whole lot of crazy. Fun though, we're fun, and we're fun people, and we're artsy, and we do all kinds of fun things. But right now, we just bake. You food people, man. How do you do all that? Hey, Melissa. You do a lot of fancy cooking on your show. How do you do everything at once? Is it, okay, my husband can do that too. So I'm wondering if it's maybe because he's more like, I don't know. Our brains just work differently. I don't know how to say it. But yeah. How come, why does your brain...
Hey, Forge joined.
Hi, Forge. Why does your brain allow you to do multiple things at once? Like when you're cooking, you can do the meat and the potatoes and the vegetables and this, and you can do it all at the same time simultaneously.
And listen to music.
And listen to music, and I'm like, what is going on? Yes, multitasking.
I don't know.
And I am like, okay, I have to make this. And when this is done, then I can make this.
I think mine was, again, back to how I grew up on the farm. I think even as a young kid, like I knew that there was a list of things that I had to take care of when I went out to on the farm. I think even as a young kid, like I knew that there was a list of things that I had to take care of when I went out to do chores, even, you know, under 8 years old. And I think it was just trying to just putting things in the best way, order, doing things as I could as I went, and then just kind of learned to do multiple things at once, to do as much as I could as fast as I could.
So here's what we're going to do for the next show. I just got the most brilliant idea ever. So I'm going to bake whatever it is that needs to be baked. I'm going to bake it. But then when it comes time to do all of this stuff, I'm going to have my husband take over. How do you feel about that, darling? No, I'm serious
your
though.
Ancillary stuff?
Yeah, because I can mod for you and you can cook all the food because I don't do good at this. I burned the eggs. The sausages still are not done. So this is not my forte. Okay, food
Why don't we get that?
You love home fries? I do too. More prep or ice. Yeah. Yes, I am not a good, I'm not a good prepper. Like, you know who gets everything ready for me before I come in here to make a mess of it all? My husband. He comes in here, he lays everything out because he knows if I come in here to do it, I'm going to get so mentally overwhelmed with everything that I have to pull out at the same time. Hi, son. You guys want to see, okay, come here, Kai. Come here for a second. There's not very many, there's only 52 people I want him to see. Let me step down off this thing here. This is my son. He's 15. Come step back here. I'm 6 foot. Yeah, so you can imagine how tall this one is. I think he was at like 6'2" last time. But yes, he is a football player and a basketball player. Woo, dropping stuff. So yeah, I have we're very tall people over here. So it's very hard for me to work on regular sized things. Like stoves, I feel like the stove should be like up here. And I should be able to just like to flip it right here, but instead I'm like, are you done yet, little sausages? Are you done? By the time these are going to be done, every one of these is going to be cut in half, so it's fine. It's fine. What, babe? Okay, come take over, because it's still pink, and it's been sitting on this stove for like 20 minutes.
Here, why don't you take care of the scones, which
yes,
are over there.
We're going to come over here and plate the scones. How about that? We're going to come over here and see how the scones are looking. Okay, let's see if... Hi guys. Yeah, literally, Hot Mess Express over here. That should have been the name of our show. So, oh no, they're falling apart already. Okay, here, this one's not. So here's the scone, okay? You see all the beautiful little raspberries. It's still very, very warm.
Yeah, they're really soft.
And I'm gonna bring it down here. Right to here. Let me grab my knife real quick.
Hey, we got 10,000. Thanks, Jess.
Hey, 10,000 likes.
I just looked down because I'm now
Okay.
manning the eggs or sausage.
Now this definitely is going to need more time to set up because as you can see it's still very warm and soft, but we're going to cut into it here for our viewing pleasure to make sure. Now, to me, still looks like it might be a little bit doughy in there. So, I'm going to say that you should probably put these on for another couple more minutes. Now that could change though, because again, you're supposed to set and let them completely cool because they cool together, but I don't know, maybe it got more wet because of the raspberries, and that's okay. We'll throw these back in for a few more minutes. They haven't been out very long. We'll see how it goes, but I will do an update video on this to see how they go, but for now, they're still a little doughy in there. So I'm gonna go put these other ones back over there. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that, guys. That was not the best result there, but it does happen. It's real. Here, watch husband while or maybe not. Let me go grab the, yeah, oh, you're doing that? Okay. But that happens sometimes. That's real life stuff. That happens. And you can't necessarily break it open. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, my dog loves himself some sausage, so. Okay.
Those are just going to have to sit.
They're just going to have to sit and simmer because they're still pink too.
Can I throw these back in?
Wham, yes. Okay, well, we got burned eggs. We got doughy croissants. And we got pizza. So it's a success. It's a success. But I do thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'll do an update video because I'm not entirely sure how long these need to bake for. And I don't want to keep you guys around. It's already been my hour. So I will do an update video with exactly how many minutes to bake these at. Again, I did put a lot of raspberries in there, so it might make it extra moist in there. So we'll go from there. But I will do an update video. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all the taps, the shares, the comments, the likes, and yeah, I'll make sure that I tag the TikTok account in it. We'll see how long these take. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. Bye.